Have you ever seen someone who you know has a lot of potential, but they're leading a mediocre life? Or could that person be you right now? You know you could do a lot more with yourself, but then you decided to settle for an average life. Long time ago, I used to think that these people are lazy or they don't really know who they are. After being in this storm a couple of times now, it's all clear to me these people are well aware of themselves and well aware of what they can do. But then they fear the storm. As a chosen one, let me tell you something. The storm is the reason why you came here. The storm is what you're built for. Therefore, you must endure the storm that is in your calling. Hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Lula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you and love you. I'm back with another video, guys, and today I want to talk about reasons, as a chosen one, why you got to endure the storm. Now, the journey of a chosen one comes with three different stages. The first one is awareness. The second one is the storm. And then your promised land. You know? Now, for those of you who have been with me since the beginning of the channel, we started with awareness. We talked a lot about ourselves and what we came here to do. I made videos like Chosen Ones Unforgettable, Chosen Ones Must Walk Alone, and Chosen Ones Shall Be Hated, and many other. You know? Now, as we progress on this journey, guys, we come to this place of the storm. And let me tell you something. The storm is the hardest part of this journey. In fact, this storm is not built for everybody. Let me tell you something. As a chosen one, you're made for this. You know, therefore, you got to endure and sit in this storm on the way to your promised land. You know, this is the story of the Israelites when they decided to escape the dictatorship of Pharaoh. You know, now the Israelites, they've been slaves in this land of Egypt for a long time, and then they became aware they were chosen people of God and began a journey of escaping. You know, now as they began this journey, many of them, you know, could not endure this journey. Therefore, they were not able to go to the promised land. You know, now this storm, guys, will shake you at your core. This storm, you know, will really, really challenge you on your way to becoming your higher self. Therefore, you must endure it if you're going to succeed in becoming yourself. Now, what is the first reason for you to endure this storm on the way to your promised land? Guys, this storm is where you build character. Now, character is not built when you're living a good life. when you don't face any challenge. It's only when you face challenges, guys, you get to build character. Have you ever seen somebody who has gotten something very quickly, but then lost it very quickly also? That is because they didn't have the character, you know, to sustain them during the promised land. Or have you ever seen somebody who has done a lot in their life, but then again, you find them to be so humble? You ask yourself, man, you've done all of these things. How do you stay so humble? It's the storm, guys. Those people have gone through the storm and they've enjoyed it, and now they became humble. Therefore, they built the character that was needed for them to sustain the promised land. One of the quote that 50 Cent said was that he was ready back in 1997, but then he didn't get a deal until it was 2003. For those years, he had to rely on his own energy. He had to basically become his own fan. Basically, that was his storm. And he goes on to say, that storm, was the reason why he got the character so that he can be who he is today. God, it's only in this storm where you get to build a character that will last a long time to come. Now, it's in this storm, guys, where you begin to shed skin. It's in this storm where you begin to separate yourself from the world or things that do not belong in your promised land. Now, as you stay in this storm, you will realize that slowly but surely you're becoming stronger and stronger. And your vibration, guys, will begin to rise, and rise. Now, as your vibration rises, this is where things that is not compatible with your new self begin to fall off. Now, as much as it seems like it's a nice thing to raise your vibration, it also has side effects, guys. Many things, many people, many habits, that was once so familiar to you, they begin to drop off slowly but surely. In other words, guys, many people that is in your life don't belong in your future or the promised land. Therefore, these people or these things will begin to drop off one by one. And let me tell you something, it's not everybody that can endure this pain. Many of you will have to let go the people that you're so close with. Many of you will have to let go of the people that you've known all your life. Many of you guys will have to let go of your job that has supported you, or put meals on the table. And for a little bit of time, you have to go without. It takes a special person to endure this. You know what I mean? But let me tell you something. Once you pass through this stage, it's the best thing you can ever do for yourself. I'm sure one day you will look back at it and say, wow, that is the best thing that could ever happen to me. Now the next one, guys, is in this storm where you become aligned with your purpose and become vibrationally matched with the things that you're going to do or who it is that you become. You know? Now, in order for you to be aligned with who you're meant to be, guys, you have to go through fire. Therefore, all the conditioning, particularly your mindset, has to change in order for you to develop a new mindset that can sustain you in your promised land. And all of this, guys, happens in your storm or in your wilderness. You know, many things have to go. Many mindsets have to be shed. And you have to get a new mindset, you know, for you to become aligned with who it is that you came here to be. The thing about not aligning or not becoming vibrationally matched with your new self, guys, if you don't take a time to align yourself, guys, it's just a matter of time until you quit. It's just a matter of time until you lose the new you. Therefore, this storm, guys, will make sure that you are aligned with your new self. Therefore, chosen ones, you must embrace this time, even though it can seem like a hard thing. Trust the process. Understand this is all for you. Okay, guys, have a good day. Bye bye.